for episode 2. See, I said that right.
No, this ain't episode 2.
Yes, it is. Episode 1 was last time. It's not season 1.
No,
season 2.
This would be episode 5 because we already have our 4
yeah,
episodes.
That's right. So episode 5.
We ain't even gonna say episode 5.
Right. So this is the next podcast.
Yeah, this is our next
that you all are going to see. So this is the next recording.
With. That's the thing. We ended
with
did.
Okay.
So but we got to start with you continuing to tell us about yourself because you didn't. We'll start with that.
About myself, about what?
About what you do. You never said like your business, what
Look
you
at
do.
The face there.
Yeah.
You said you a manager. You made that clear. Of course.
Is she a boss?
I'm the manager.
I'm project management. That's it.
Lies. You're more than that, Nichelle. You're more than that.
I'm still trying to figure it out.
So, do you want to tell them the topic on the live?
Yeah. Right now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You told me to go live, and they looking at you.
We can just do our intro and then start. So, you already recording? All right.
You know Steve be on it.
So,
cameraman, get him
over there working.
Y'all don't try to stay either.
Let me know when y'all ready to go.
Listen, yes.
I got my Jesus.
Yes, I like that. He said toast to all things considered. He said toast to all things considered, y'all.
Toast to all things considered.
Yes, and peace and prosperity.
Yes. I was thinking about that in the car. We got to do a little prayer, a little toaster, something before each one. Because
we got to end it off like that. You got to come in the camera and end it off like that.
That's good.
You gonna have all the
That's
bloopers,
good.
all the
the people already want to know, like, who is this you tagging in there? Who is this Stunt Steve?
Stunt Steve.
They don't know who is that.
They what happened?
Wait, what?
I was telling you, don't forget the agile.
Oh yeah.
You know, when people produce by and all that. At the
Oh
end.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, I always think like, do they want to be tagged in this? Because I'll get to tagging everybody. Like,
I'll put them in there anyway.
Put producer,
you can't hide
76 people
if you're part of
tagged. 98. I'll be like 98 people tagged in this post.
You part of the team. You can't hide.
No.
Yeah. No,
not at all.
They was like, somebody gave a suggestion. It was like, y'all should do a live recording in Atlanta one time. I said, I've never thought about that.
That'd be nice.
I said, maybe, like at an event. I said, we'll think about that. I said, I'll put it on our task list.
To do. Check.
There you go.
Okay, we're going to start. You ready?
Yep. And y'all tell me to stop and go off live.
Well, I started the introduction last time. I'm
You
not about
did.
to do it every time.
Michelle,
not today,
you
not
got to, Michelle. You got to. Michelle.
All right.
You can't start it out like that. You better come with some energy.
With the eyes, like she was on Poltergeist.
Right.
Let me see.
But Tony, then you can tell us about the topic because you was.
I am.
You did good.
All
that
right.
was a good topic.
I'm ready. So we're about to get started, you guys. With tune in with the next part. Maybe in about 20 minutes, we might go back on live real quick. Do some
Hey, Joy. I love Joy.
Are you talking on live or are you talking
on
live? We are starting the recording.
Well, you got to put the phone down.
Oh, Lord. I thought we were staying on live.
Okay.
For a moment.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll have them on me.
You gonna hold it like this the whole time?
I'm having it on me. Go ahead, Michelle.
All right, ready, set.
I can stretch.
Go. Do you want me to do it?
Yes!
Okay, I'll do it.
Really,
She get on my
she is
nerves.
really like she is just shy, like she doing a speech in front of the class.
Which I don't do.
Anyway.
Maybe the third time.
All right,
She
count
was
down
going
the
through joy.
do the countdown. Hey everyone, welcome back to All Things Considered, where what matters to you matters to us. Okay, see, I need y'all to say it with me.
Now you want to talk.
I need y'all to say it with me. That's it. That's just what y'all we need to say it as a group.
I like group session. I like doing a group session.
Ain't that something?
Anyways.
Thank you.
But we
Yeah,
are
we
back
doing,
with
y'all.
another episode, and today we're going to start out with speaking on Miss Nichelle over here, because we ended without really talking about her and her accomplishments and what she does all together.
There are many.
I do so much. Let's see.
She's my everything.
Oh, I do. I do a lot. I do a lot behind the scenes. I've been doing a lot behind the scenes since I can't even remember.
I still do.
And so I did everything from event planning, community event planning, nonprofit event planning, nonprofits, campaign management. I did that for several years. It was my fun stuff. And then eventually I went into talent management, speakers, and then I went back to events, helping people with events. Even though they mean. mean. I work with a lot of good people, and basically what I do, I don't know, I don't really have a name for myself. Sometimes I'm like, I'm project manager, sometimes I say I'm marketing.
Just say like
but I do
event
so
management,
much.
event planning.
I just love helping people strive for their dreams and aspiration. That's what gets me gut and moving and excited.
She's a leader. She's a leadership strategist.
Ooh, look at you.
Look, I just said we should make up a name for that.
Leadership strategist.
Quick with it.
Quick with it. He always quick on his feet. That's the thing. But yes, that's what I do. I do a lot. But I love making sure people are good, good with whatever they need. I helped a lot of people. I have a lot of people start businesses or get their stuff together.
It was underpaid, but this is your story. Go ahead.
Yes, but when you love something so much, sometimes the money doesn't matter in a way. Mm-hmm. I know people say, yeah, money do, but eventually it'll come because look where I'm at now.
That's true, and we're
and when I first started, yes, I wasn't really getting paid nothing, but eventually
we all
it's
made
just
that mistake.
And I got higher and higher and started working with some really good people.
That's true.
I stopped working with some good people, and I regret it. But it's okay, because, you know, if it was meant to be, it would happen.
Everything happens for a reason.
But they know I love them, and I'm happy for their success. But, you know.
And now you're on your path.
I am.
Right, it's your time to shine.
It is. It feels weird. It is weird.
No, it's your time to shine.
Yes, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Because I'm a lot like you. I done helped a lot of people get a lot of places. And
so well.
It's my time to shine.
Dr. Jesse been through it, and he been saving.
No, he just ain't doing it. He just ain't doing it.
He been through some times before. That's how he knows what we're going through. That's why we can go to him.
Yes, because I've helped people for free. I
heard his
paid a lot.
conversations.
Oh my God, thank you. And that's why when I talk to people now that's full of bullshit, I be like, nope, not doing it. Mm-hmm. That's why I don't talk. That's why I work with people that lack integrity. Because I'm like, nope, not doing it.
That's the thing. When I got around you with that integrity, I'm like, damn, it's a lot of people who do not have integrity.
Goes a long way.
On what they do, on how they do things. And I work with a lot of people, they would sell you a dream, honey. And, you know, when I try to work with people, I'm like, let's build, and they give you this dream, and yes, and you start working with them like, you ain't SHIT. Yes. You is not.
Yes.
We're not going to say no names.
You have no integrity.
No, we're not. Thank you. Proceed. Never pause when Tony says something like that. You always keep going. But you know never give her a space.
You want to entertain that conversation because at first I was like, honey,
yes, it is. Right.
But yes. Going back to, I mean, you work with some crazy people in this industry, and it's hard. It's not made for everybody. Sometimes it's like, I be wanting to quit and just go back and just like, I'm working 9 to 5, but then I think about that 9 to 5, somebody telling me something.
Making somebody else wealthy.
Exactly. When I was doing dental, that's how I felt. I was sitting there doing a dental. I was sitting there thinking, I was like, all right, I'm doing all these patients. I'm doing about 30 patients a day. He comes in for like less than a minute, leaves out, sits in his office for hours. And I'm sitting here running back and forth, then doing all that. I had to sit there. I'm sitting there doing somebody's teeth. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm making this man rich. While he's sitting here, if I do something wrong, he start yelling and being all extra. Oh, no. It was a wake-up call right then and there. And then I quit my job. Matter of fact, one time I was on my way to work and everything, about to walk in. I turned around, got back in my car, and left, and never came back.
That's good.
And this is where I'm at now.
Yep, that's good.
Because I
thought about epiphany.
Quick. Because I just got tired of it.
A lot more people need to do that.
I wasn't happy at all. And my family knows that.
No, for real.
She just wipes me out.
A lot more people need to do that.
Yeah,
just
but
imagine
it's scary,
if the whole country that's getting underpaid just get up and walk out and nobody's working.
And create a plan.
But you had clear. You have to create a plan. I didn't really have a plan.
Yeah. I mean, the plan is we're going to go on strike.
Like,
if we gonna get paid more, that's the plan.
She's trying to start a union.
No, she's trying to start a revolt.
Right. to be out there pitching.
She's starting a revolution.
That's my plan.
Who's my plan? We're on a Tony team.
Yeah.
What?
Yes, I ain't gonna lie. I'll be out there too.
Listen.
Because they do got to pay a lot of people, a lot of good people.
Yes.
A lot of teachers, I feel like, get underpaid.
These poor teachers.
Huh?
These poor teachers.
And but you know what? One thing I've recognized is that when people heal and tap into the power within, that's when they begin to walk out in their purpose and they realize I'm worth a lot more, not just within their homes and relationships and families, but within their purpose.
Yeah.
And they start to walk it out. That's why healing is so important.
It is.
For many levels, because it spills over into multiple compartments. Yeah.
I agree. But that's me, you guys.
Yes.
That's me.
Yeah. No, that's a better feel, because she was short last time.
She was. I'm the manager. Like, okay. We know.
Let me have
We know you're the manager.
She would rain on my parade, right? Just let me have my little time.
What she's saying is there was no parade the last time.
Yeah, there wasn't.
It was just a little ice cream social.
Exactly.
I like ice cream social. Can I get some ice cream sandwich, please?
You're full of it. Anyway. Okay. So now that we got that out the way. Well, I wanted to ask why do you feel like you got into the business of, I think I asked you this too, but got into the business of helping other people rise to their potential? Because I feel like that's what we do. We just see people's potential, and I really feel like it's like an underlining, I know my own potential, but I'd rather help somebody else get their stuff together before me, because if I fail, then I'm going to be upset. If they fail, it ain't none of my business.
That's 100% right. Because
fear factor.
a lot of stuff people say, like, I belittle myself. But I can see a lot in everybody else, but I don't see it in myself. I don't know why. And
that's the majority of people, though.
I'm still working on that right now.
That's why you got to.
And that's why you see what I have going on. Nobody see my stuff on Facebook or anything, because I just worry about everybody else. It's easier sometimes just to worry about everybody else than your own self. That's why they always say, worry about yourself, but it's too hard.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to deal with the situations, and that's what I'm doing right now, though. I'm worrying about myself, and that.
You know what I told?
That's the best piece in life.
You know what I told a client today? But that's, first of all, that's the majority of us. Like, it's easier to focus on someone else than to focus on ourselves, so you're not alone. That's number one. That's the majority of us. I don't care how healed we are. But I told a client today, it's hard as hell. It's hard to stay in dysfunction, and it's hard to dig your way out of it to become healed and better. Either way is hard. But what would I rather do? Would I rather be hard and stay in the dysfunction, or be hard and come out of it? Either way is hard, but I got to make a decision.
But it's more comfortable in one of them.
Yeah, but would I rather come out of it? So either way is hard. It's hard to stay in it, and it's hard to dig my way out. But I'd rather dig my way out because I know it's something better. I already know what it is to stay in it. Nothing. Ain't shit in it to stay in
At all.
But to dig my way out of it, I know it has to be better than what I'm in.
Yeah.
So I'd rather deal with the pain to come out of it. Because either way is painful. It's painful to stay in. It's going to be painful to get out of it.
Yeah.
But I know it's better than what I'm in.
But
so I'd rather
it's
deal
less
with
work
that
to
pain.
get out of it. You sit and you already know. The everyday thing is easier.
But I start asking myself, do I want better?
Yes.
Then I'm going to start digging.
And no more excuses. That's the thing that hold a lot of people's excuses. Oh, I'm too tired. I don't know where to start.
Yeah.
This
I'ma
person
start digging.
is blocking me. It'd be a lot of excuses that we put on ourselves, the reason why we don't get where we at.
Yeah.
And I'm not feeling it today. That's an excuse.
Absolutely.
I can't do it. Excuse.
I told one of my clients yesterday, he liked being broke. He said, no, I don't. I said, yes, you do. I said, no, I don't. I said, you keep making the same decisions, so you like being broke.
That's facts.
Yeah. And he was like, never thought about it like that. Yes, you keep sitting in it. You keep making these same decisions. If I look at you, I want to think you like being broke.
Yeah.
Make a decision, because he's an artist and a wonderful artist. You like being broke. It's going to hurt either way. So start digging your way out of it.
It's
like artists, like as far as painting.
A painter,
and,
yes. And he's awesome at it. Awesome, but he has that fear.
Yeah.
Of so we're starting that journey. Yeah, so we're starting that journey of how to be authentically you and how to accept rejection, even if it comes from people that you admire. How to accept it and believe in your gift, because a lot of times that's what it is. We have a hard time believing in the gift ourselves.
Yeah.
So how do I embrace my gift even when I'm dealing with rejection? Because a lot of times that's difficult. So now we're mapping out that process for him.
Session, redefine.
You play too much.
Redefined right there.
You just have been redefined. That's my favorite stuff. He be talking to somebody, we be sitting out somewhere, and this man start talking to a random stranger about something, going deep into their life, and I'll be like, you just been redefined.
We need to walk around. That need to be a whole
you play
thing
now
when we out.
Nah,
Just
that's what he do.
No,
you just start,
for real.
people just gravitate. This one girl, she was like, you are. I said, let me guess, she's
people.
so cute. She was like, yes.
It'd be the nails.
Or the hair.
The hair.
One girl was like this. I just want to touch it.
Yeah.
I love people. I really do.
They look,
That's that godly energy.
I love people, and I love helping people because we've all been in broken places.
Yes.
And I told Brianna this. My oldest, Brianna's like, Dad, because she asked me just Tuesday night we were talking. It's like, Dad, how did you get to that strong place? I said, Brianna, dealing with a lot of bullshit.
Yes.
I said, and one day I had an epiphany. And I promise you, Tuesday night we were just talking because she said, Dad, she said, I've never really seen you let people get on your nerves. Like if they disturb your peace, I've seen you just dismiss them. Like she's like, I'm 22 and I've seen this my entire life. And she's like, how did you get to that place? I said, Brianna, because I dealt with a lot of bullshit. And so one day I had an epiphany. And when I had the epiphany, I didn't have it for selective people. I had it for everyone across the board, whether their last name was Sanders or not. I had it across the board, whether I was sleeping with them or not. If you disturbed a certain level of my peace, you crossed the zone, you got to go.
Yes.
Because when you disturb my peace, you disturb my craft, you disturb how I function in my home, you disturb different compartments of my life, and I can't have that. And so I told her, yeah, we had that conversation because of course she's talking about everything. And I said, so it's not easy. It takes time to get there. I said, when I had the epiphany, I applied the rule across the board.
Not picking and choosing.
Nope, it wasn't for everybody. And I said, it hurt some days. Some days I cried. Because some people, it was like, damn, they've been in my life for a long time, but got to put it for them too.
Yeah, that's the hardest part.
Yeah, but I did
Getting through that hurt.
Yeah, but I made the decision
Break
and
it.
I did it. Yeah.
Yeah, it ain't that hard for me. Once I'm done, I'm done.
Yeah, now for that, yes.
Look, once I'm done,
Yeah.
and that's
Oh,
for
yeah.
everybody. If I'm done with you, and I realize that you
for
are
me
not
it's
good
that,
for
yeah.
me, and I'm like completely,
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
I'm one of them people that I told you just get over stuff in the midst of it happening, and I'll
Oh,
give
yeah.
you a million, like you will give a million chances, and then it's just like,
Yeah, by the time
this
I'm
is a
done
lost
with you, I
cause.
gave you all the chances in the world.
yeah, I'd rather just get over it
Listen.
in the process. Just let me
Yes.
go ahead and get through it.
Yeah.
But that's my own
Yeah, that's
hard-headed
Comes to the
self.
end, we're done.
Boy, yeah, because a million is too much for me. Oh, Lord, that's a lot.
No, you don't give no. We already talked about this.
Yeah,
you
so
give
let's
one
not
chance.
talk about. No, I don't. I give a couple.
No, you don't.
We really,
talk about that.
I do. We revisit. Michelle, you know that I do.
I'm thinking in my head. That's me close my eyes.
Think.
and
Just
think.
we just had a conversation last week.
We did.
Thank you. So
Oh, we
I
was about to go
do.
to the
Thank you.
place.
So I do. Thank you. So I do. I just revisit and I'm like, well,
Anyways, we're gonna go ahead
thank
and
you. Marty.
get on our topic that we
Yes,
wanted to
get the
discuss.
topic.
Let's get the top. I've been trying to get on the topic.
Ooh, don't
So-
do that. Don't do that.
So we're going to be talking about: is it really a toxic relationship when love is there? Is it really love if it's toxic? And I want Jesse to go first. 'cause
No.
we gotta get it out the way.
No.
Yes.
Why me?
Because who else has a PhD in
Yes,
this
it's
room?
good to start for your point of view.
What?
You
You,
ain't about
of
to eat my
course.
point of view up, so let me hear yours first.
That's why I said, let me
Yeah,
wait.
Go ahead and get yours
Let me
out
wait.
first, the doctor way, and then let me go. Mine's the hood street way. So go ahead.
Because, you know, we think, so me and him think totally different. But
That
kinda
is
like,
true.
But
and
totally
I'm in
different.
between. I'll be like teeter-totter. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, that makes sense. Y'all be like, yeah.
And y'all are not right.
Go ahead.
Because we do have some
repeat it.
views that are similar.
I'll repeat
We
it.
do.
So I already know. Can you have love and toxicity at the same time?
Is it really a toxic relationship when love is there? Meaning, is it really when someone's in love with you and you're in love with that person and y'all just can't integrate those feelings, or one person can't show their emotions, so they have to show it in the way they know how, or you know, everybody's quick to call red flags and toxic but what about the underlining, like this person really is in love with you and they don't know how to express that or show it? That's why I want him to go first, because I see his face and I know it's about to go down. So
thank you.
Let me go ahead.
Thank you. So I want to give, because I knew y'all was going to try me because I'm a therapist. So I'm just going to give my small opinion from a therapist's point of view, a personal point of view, and then also from hearing my clients that are in relationships. So I'm just not putting my voice on it. And then y'all tell me when y'all want me to go off live as well. So
you can go on ahead and go and then get off when you get done talking.
Okay.
Let them hear your voice.
Oh, that is funny. So for me, and I am a definition person. I do the same thing when I speak. So I'm a definition person. And I have dealt with this topic on platforms before when I have spoken on panels. And so there are many definitions to toxicity. And so when you look at someone that's toxic, it is someone that is harmful, someone that is poisonous, someone that is dangerous. So can you love me and harm me at the same time is a question I have to ask. When I do premarital counseling and people are having issues before they're getting married, one thing I ask the people is, if this person never changes, can you be with them? Do you see yourself still marrying them? Because sometimes people marry people even in hopes that it would change after the I do. But if it doesn't, do you still see yourself with them? And so when some people say, I won't say you, so when some people say, someone is toxic, we may just not know what love is. And then there's also different definitions of love. So you have to have self-love first. So you have to know how to love yourself. And if you don't, either you should be able to express that, or B, I should be able to see that. And if I see that, then we may need someone to help us through this relationship. If I'm making the decision to gamble on you, because that's what it is, I'm taking a risk to be with you, and I see that you're toxic. And if I'm taking a risk to be with you, we're going to need some help to get through this relationship. And so if I'm going to take that risk, we're going to need to talk through that. And there's many reasons people don't know how to love themselves. And sometimes we expect people that don't know how to love themselves to know how to love us. Just not possible. Not possible, not going to happen. I don't care who you pray to, what you believe, what your last name is. Just not going to happen. If you don't know how to love yourself properly, you are not going to be able to love anyone else in a healthy manner, because you don't know how to love yourself in a healthy manner. And so for me, what I believe is it's important to have those conversations. I was telling a couple just today is that there are questions I ask when I date people. Like if I'm dating you and we've been dating for a while and now we're talking about taking a relationship to the next level, we're going to have certain conversations. Like I'm going to ask about your anger. I'm going to ask about your old relationships. Why didn't it work? And if everything is just your ex's fault, I'm going to have some questions.
Oh, yeah.
Like, why is nothing your fault?
Like,
so you didn't do nothing. Like nothing was your fault. Like, hell, I'm not even that perfect. I know I'm close to Jesus. Like, so nothing's your fault.
I hate those.
Listen, nothing.
She did that.
Listen. Nothing was your fault.
That's why I keep digging like.
Yeah, that makes me more weird.
Listen. So, and I want them to ask questions for me. Like, and it's not like we're interrogating each other, but we're getting to know each other. We're talking about building, and again, not just on a first date or second date, but if we're talking about going to the next level in the relationship. Let's talk, because I don't want to go through a honeymoon, because a lot of couples do that, go through a honeymoon phase, and then we start going through disagreements, and we don't have great conflict resolution skills, and like, why didn't I see this in the beginning, and etc. Because y'all was just sleeping together, going out to dinner and going to parties and laying up together and watching movies. So y'all didn't have these issues in the beginning, and y'all weren't having the right conversation because y'all was just having sex. So this is why. Because this is what you wanted. And a lot of times people get out of the old relationships, and then you present something I didn't have before. And so that's what I started to fall in love with, is your presentation and not you as a person. And so that was toxic. And so sometimes we have to begin to start to ask, even, why do I continue to fall in these patterns? What is it in me that makes me fall in these patterns? And sometimes we don't do that. So do I believe that you can have a love in a toxic relationship? Yes. Do I believe you can have healthy love in a toxic relationship? No. You cannot have healthy love in a toxic relationship. But if you have people that are willing to say, you know what, we need help to navigate through this. Like, we're going to take a risk on each other to get to stay in this. We need help. We need help to learn how to communicate. We need help on our conflict resolution skills. We need help. So, for example, for me, and I'll use me personally, one thing I learned from my grandparents is, like, no yelling in front of children. I didn't know my grandparents argued since I was in high school, and that was on accident. But not because I thought they had a perfect marriage. They just believed there were certain things children should not be involved in.
I agree.
And so if they were having certain heated discussions, like, they held on to it till I was not present or any of my other cousins was present. Like, they waited till they was by themselves to have those discussions. So, like, when I got with some of my exes, one of my exes, he could not just do that. He just could not hold on to himself. And I said, sir, this is just kind of getting heated. We all have some things of how we were conditioned growing up, right? We all have some things that we lack. We all have some areas we can grow in. I call them growth areas. Areas we can grow in. So it doesn't always mean that something is just wrong with one person, or, one person in a relationship needs to grow. But it does take both people in the relationship to desire to grow.
Yes.
So a relationship can be poisonous and harmful if you don't have both people willing to grow. And if you have one...